robust urban garlic flavor.
Welcome home. It's really right now some of the parkour that's frustrating.
What just happened? Are you kidding? I did. What the? I'm just trying to climb straight up and the parkour controls are so loose. He kills himself. Do you see how bad that is? And the original game wasn't like that. This is exactly what I was afraid was going to happen. They made the parkour too loose. So now he'll just freeform jump anywhere like an idiot. That made absolutely no sense. Why would it do that?
The parkour is a little frustrating where accidentally, because they've loosened up the parkour in this version compared to the original, you'll accidentally jump off a tree that you're trying to climb.
I'll do this again. This is exactly what I was afraid of when I saw that they changed the parkour controls. Look at this, see what I mean? They made it too loose, because it's so loose you actually have to... He did it again! What, dude, I'm never going to be able to climb a mast in a game because the controls are awful because they made them too loose. The fact that he jumps off wildly like an idiot makes no sense at all. Go up. What just happened? Are you kidding?
What's the name of the show?
Good evening, everyone. DSP here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was...
Count 'em, 4 straight streams of not hitting the support goal.
I hope that you all had a great day. Let's talk all about how stuff went today. Yeah. Let's be honest.
Oh, honesty. We're in for an honesty-style scolding today, huh? Guess support wasn't that good. What happened, guys? You gotta pick up the pace. You gotta give Phil money.
Gameplay today, I thought was actually quite good. In fact, much improved gameplay from the last stream of Pal World. Tonight, I got way more on my feet.
I played the game so much better, guys. Why did a whale show up and give me 50 bucks? Why?
Started setting up things like my base camp expansions and things a lot better than the first time around. Less distractions.
I don't know, Phil. Were you being view-botted? Somebody told me you had like 11,000 viewers at once.
Overall, just gameplay-wise and vibe-wise with the audience, engagement, a great one. But there was definitely some negatives.
Here we go. We're going to spend the rest of the video, 85% of it, on complaining about not getting enough money.
Number one, DSP Tries It was a complete and utter failure because Firehouse subs gave me the wrong sub. They gave me one of their standard subs that looked like it was a custom order that edited the sub itself from what the normal layout would be. I was supposed to get a new chicken sub that has like this hot sauce and honey stuff on it. And instead they gave me a standard Italian with way too much sauce and condiments on it that ended up being soaking wet and pretty disgusting. So DSP Tries It was a huge flop because it's not the right item. I can't review the item that I ordered because they didn't give it to me. So I basically got ripped off.
Well, you can go complain later, but you have a show to do, so if you want to call it a show, because you do. Just review the sub that you have. He loves it when things are wet. Remember the Burger King chicken sandwich when there's too much sauce on it? He threw a fit.
I still recorded it, and I did upload it, but I didn't even do the intro or anything for it, because I felt like it was kind of a failed episode. You can still enjoy it on DSP Reacts if you'd like. Roy says some restaurants, if they don't have the item, they would send something else and hope the customer likes it and not refunds it. I mean, if that's the case, they should at least give me chicken. I ordered chicken. They have other chicken sandwiches. Why not give me the chicken? Like, let's say they didn't have the smoky sauce, right? Why not at least make the chicken sub and then just leave the sauce off? Right? This is obviously a complete mistake. This is someone else's dinner.
Hey, don't complain because Kat happened to grab the wrong sub. Maybe she did it on purpose.
But not exactly the best one when they don't give me the right item, right?
Wow, he actually thinks people enjoy DSP Reacts Tries It or whatever he wants to call it nowadays. How about binging with the pig?
But in addition to that, I'm just not sure what happened today. Last night we had the Pokemon Champion stream, and it just did not do well at all for support. And there's not much I can do about that. I tried to make Pokemon Champions work for many, many months, and it just never did. Like, I don't think I ever even had, like, a great night in Pokemon Champions. They were just so-so. I don't think that it works for whatever reason for my audience. There are a few people that like it, including me. It's just not a big amount, so, I gotta move on from it after almost 20 hours.
Yeah, wait until you see how long that video I made about it is.
But in regards to today's streams, first Dark Souls 2... great stream. I mean, I'm telling you, it was a good one. Like, good stuff going on in the game. Good engagement in the chat. Everyone's enjoying. Support. Not good at all.
Yeah, guys, we had a chill, fun time today, but I gotta complain to you because I didn't make enough money. It's the same broken record over and over and over. And he wonders why people say he's all about money when he has these stupid daily rap videos where he tells you, hey guys, did I make enough money or not today? Let's find out.
I think by the end of the stream, I made $60 for the entirety of the day. No idea.
Oh, I have an idea. Your pay pigs were on break and they saw nobody else is supporting. I'm not giving $90 for this fool for one stream. He's gonna play it again tomorrow anyway.
Can't explain it. We've done way better on previous Dark Souls streams. And before someone would be like, well, it's because kick trolls are trolling you now because, you know, the restreamer was banned on YouTube and everyone's upset. It has nothing to do with that. I don't always get tons of support from kicks. Sometimes I'll get some kicks or some subs, but it's not every stream.
And he's correct about that. It's not the fault of the kick trolls, despite him begging for kick support all the time. The kick trolls don't give him money. It's the whales coming over from YouTube with sock accounts and then Iron Densakai with his million sock accounts. That's how he's getting money on kick.
Dark Souls 2 has done well almost every stream. If I remember correctly, there's been one other stream that also did okay. But this by far is the worst it's done. Why? The game's picking up. I'm actually doing the tougher stuff. I'm actually having a good time with it. I don't get it. So maybe it was just an off day for Dark Souls 2. I don't know.
I don't know either, Phil, but crashing out about it after every time it happens makes it more likely to happen. Yeah, you see, Phil's the type of guy who is grateful for your support until you stop giving it to him, and then he's entitled. So then the demanding starts.
Pal World tonight didn't do so bad, but also didn't do great. I think by the end of the night, it was just around $120 raised. So that's not a terrible night. Again, I just want to let you know when I have a night like that, it's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world, yet he's bringing it up ad nauseum. Phil, shut up.
Like yesterday, Assassin's Creed, I think we did like $140. That's also not bad. You know, that's a good day. It's just a shame because the way that we've set up things with these card unpackings, it's $50, or excuse me, it's first packing at 100, then every $50 after is another.
Translation, he's expecting to be more successful than he actually is. So he becomes salty when $100 plus each stream is not happening. The goal is 150, Dents. You either pay cumulatively or one whale comes in and gives $50 so we can open 2+ packs. That's the agreement now.
So unless we hit 150, we're only doing one pack, right? That's actually what happened. We had no unpackings of the Magic Marvel cards on the first stream at all. And then we had one unpacking on the late stream. It was one insanely minor hit. We were done within like 5 minutes, so it's not a very exciting episode, right?
Well, it looks like his transition from a Pokemon card grifter to a general card grifter is not going so hot right now. His local scalper is going to be real cheese when Phil stops buying the non-Pokemon cards.
So it's weird. It really has been weird. This week, until last night, momentum was amazing. Overwhelming support. Great positivity. Everyone's liking what's going on. And then all of a sudden, comes to a screeching halt, and now today, an underperforming day.
Well, it looks like Pokemon Champions has completely destroyed the business, because right now, Phil is in burn it all down mode.
Not the end of the world, but still a little disheartening, because I wanted to finish those Marvel packs today. I wanted next week to be all about Pokemon again. You know, people are like, the Magic's all right, but we want to get back to Pokemon, you know? And I do have an update on that in a second. But this is great. Big Baller Mike says, why not just open all of these packs for free to entertain the audience? Hey, Big Baller Mike, why don't you just mail me your wallet? Because that's really entertaining to me.
You could have just put the Marvel packs to the side and did them any other time. You don't have to finish them within a week because that's when your week is ending. Oh wait, we're doing the same thing like you did last year with DSP Tries It, where it's you do at least once a week or you throw a fit. Now it's one box a week or you throw a fit.
So, listen, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. Like I said, we had a great early week.
Well, let me fix that statement to tell you what he really wants the Dents to hear.
It's the end of the world, so hopefully things will readjust when I come back, because tomorrow is my day off this week. I know, again, that's weird that I wouldn't be here on a Wednesday. It is kind of random.
Wow, so you're actually doing the more intelligent thing and streaming on the weekends.
Next week, things get back to normal, meaning next week, listen to this. When I come back on Thursday, I'm here for 9 straight days of streams.
I mean, you could always take a day off whenever you want, Phil, but it's not really working, right? It's just begging, so why bother take days off?
With no breaks. I'm here 9 straight days, double streams. So
I work hard for the money, so hard for the money. Oh, I something money. Come on, give me lots of money.
hopefully next week things go well with the games rotation, with the special stuff we're doing. It should be a good time. All right.
Yeah, you see, he's begging here for more support because you know if he doesn't have that support, they're not going to have a good time. He's going to be fit to be tied. I may have said that saying wrong.
So, sad what happened today. I'm not going to change the schedule around or anything as a result. I'm going to keep playing Dark Souls 2. I'm going to keep playing Pal World for now.
For now, it's on the chopping block, guys. The pseudo Pokemon game is not earning the hearts of the Pokemon whales.
I hope that you'll check out the videos. I think that they were good. See what I mean? There's so many toxic people in Kicks. One person says, I hope he never, ever reaches any of his goals ever again. What a nice thing to say, right? What a great person to say that in someone's stream chat. I mean, just a nice, positive attitude on life, huh? What a jerk. Like, even if you really don't like someone, just leave them. Don't hang around and wish them, ill will and terrible things. That's awful. You're an awful person.
Well, the guy doesn't need to hope because Phil will never hit any of his stream goals ever again because he doesn't have goals. He has milestones of support. That guy was wishing you a kindness, Phil. He's implying that you're so successful that you don't need goals anymore. Why are you so salty about that?
The only thing that I feel like content-wise that was a disappointment today was DSP Tries It.
Well, at least I'm glad we're on the same page with that. It's always a disappointment and a failure. He turns a 2-minute short into an hour-long cry session every single time.
If you take a look at it, I think, ham. And I think this is salami on the end there. I actually don't know. And it looks like it's veggies I didn't ask for. So I think I see some tomato. But I do hope that things, adjust when I come back on Thursday.
By adjust, he means the whales open up their wallets and start giving all their checks to him. Otherwise, he's gonna be in their DMs, banging on their phones, saying support, support, support. Wow, he got a $57 anonymous tip. He's ending in non-zeros to make us think it's real now. Hey, anonymous tipper, if you give him $43 more, he'll open 3 more card packs. Why don't you do that right now?
So let's talk about that. Okay, I'm not here tomorrow. Hope you all have a great day and you enjoy and you relax and have fun.
Yeah, he spent his day off getting a haircut, driving Cat insane, badgering his whales for hours for support, and then crying about Tevin and rawphil. He's really living it up, guys. This is the dream.
When I come back on Thursday, there'll be a level 1 podcast in the morning to get caught up. And then after that, we're continuing on with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Okay, this should be a great stream.
Because only Iced Coffee is guaranteed to whale out on it. He has the Phil seal of approval. Otherwise, DSP will just fake an anonymous tip and then we'll hit the goal anyway and open all these card packs.
I'm excited for it. I hope you'll join me for it. And hopefully, we'll get good support so we can finish up those Marvel cards. All right, when we do,
Phil will go straight back to his regularly scheduled Pokemon card e-begging. Don't worry, Dance. He knows what you want. He just accidentally ordered the wrong cards in his shopping cart.
We're moving over to the Stellar Miracle Japanese box of Pokemon cards for the time being.
Yeah, Phil is terrible with anything about pictures and describing them, so he won't even remember the names. It'll be a complete disaster. Only Iced Coffee will be wondering what he paid for this as he looks into his bank account and notice that's in the negatives.
Thursday night, we're doing something special. It's the continuation of what we started last week, where we're going to go into my retro games collection, and what we're going to do is finish up the grading, pricing, and documenting of my Sega CD.
Yeah, Phil is going to claim that he's very successful because he has like $1,000 worth of video games in his closet. And then his whales are going to be like, oh yes, Phil, we're going to throw tons of money at you for this stupid garbage content.
From what I'm to understand, those games, some of them are worth a lot of money, so we'll find out. Then for the next part of the stream, what we're going to do is go through my inventory of games that I now have and see which ones have value and figure out how should I store these rather than just have them open in a bin.
Wow, how does this man get up in the morning and put pants on and brush his teeth? He can't make any decisions for himself. On next week's episode of Phil Needs a Life Coach, Phil calls Darziak 20,000 times begging for forgiveness.
Maybe I could get a special storage case for the NES games. Maybe there's some special things for Super Nintendo games. I want to see what's out there. I'm almost positive they sell a whole bunch of cases and things that you can get, so I can have a nice-looking, well-stored collection
that you will never see on stream. But, you know, Phil will flex that he's rich and successful because you pay for everything that he wants. Come on, guys. Not only do we need to hit the milestones of support for Pokemon packs, we need to fund Phil's new game storage area. We need a house tour because I'm sure it's a mess down there.
in my closet now that my closet has been cleaned and reorganized, okay? So that's going to be Thursday night's chill stream. If you enjoyed the retro game stuff we did a week ago, this is the continuation and finale of that. It should be a really great interactive night. We'll talk all about the games and more. It'll be a nice, chill, fun night, okay?
You know what would be better if you actually made an edited video about it like tons of other YouTubers do, but the problem is your dads want that interactivity. They want to feel like they're your friend, even though you consider them as piggy banks.
Coming up this week, tons of content, including the continuation of
E-bagging, and tons more e-bagging.
There will be Friday night fights both this Friday and next Friday. All right.
Hint, hint, Timbo Slice. Hint, hint. Go bankrupt the second time for Phil. He really needs that money. He really does. Yeah, under listings for going bankrupt. Being a pay pig for an internet guy.
The only thing that I'm not sure about, I'm not sure if we're going to do, well, I know we're not going to do Pokemon Champions again.
On one hand, I'm glad because the content of that was just absolutely awful, so his fans are going to benefit. But on the other hand, that got me a lot of views, so I'm like, it's a little saddening to say goodbye. It was this year's Mario Kart. We need a second run of Mario Kart. We just do. It would be hilarious.
And I don't know if Pal World's going to last. We've played it twice now. First stream, overwhelming support and interest. Second stream, interest, but not as much support. How's it going to do third stream, right?
Every day, it's not about gameplay, it's about a business meeting about the games. Well, you see, on this stream, I made some money, but on this stream, I didn't make as much money. So, we gotta make sure that the next time I stream, I make a ton of money. Otherwise, we're not gonna have a ton of money and I'm not playing this game. Like, what moron sits there and says, well, I gotta give this guy 10% of my income like he's a church?
So, Pal World will continue. I don't know if it's going to be a full-time thing. We'll see.
He's got to get in contact with his Mega Whale and see if the Pokey itch will get scratched for Pal World.
But likely this week, there'll be time to check out new games. I know people have been saying, when are you going back to Steam? When are you going to try a new game there? This week, 9 straight days, we absolutely will have time on a night stream or two
to waste your time with non-stop complaining, begging for money, and needing help for the simplest of things.
Also, I don't know how much longer we'll be doing TCG. TCG Card Shop Sim has worked, but it's not, you know, continuously working. And what I mean by that is
he's not getting whaled out with $150 every single stream, so he's a little upset about that. He's only playing this stupid game to get the Pokey grift going, and it doesn't seem like it's happening all the time.
There's nights that are better than others, and I think people are starting to get bored of it. Probably another stream or two. Maybe that's done too. We'll have to see.
I'm surprised they weren't bored after the first stream. Your audience must really love watching paint dry.
Keep in mind, there's also new stuff coming up, including the Marvel Tokon open beta and more. So,
plenty of opportunities for salt, rage, and blaming it on the lag. I like the sound of that.
Good stuff coming next week. I hope you'll be here for it, okay?
But most importantly, you need to give him all your money, so he doesn't even care if you show up. If you send an anonymous tip off hours, he will take that and not count it toward the stream goal and then beg for more money and then gaslight you into thinking you tipped, even though you probably won't see it because you won't be on the stream. Like, have you noticed when he begs for off-screen tips all the time and he doesn't shout them out if he gets them at all? Like, I'm sure he has gotten some.
All right, listen. Just because we had a few slower streams isn't the end of the world.
Yeah, don't pay attention to the entire context of this video of this guy crashing out about low support. It's not a big deal, guys. So if he's saying that, you don't have to give him any money. You're scot-free. Go out into the world and use your money for actual meaningful purposes instead of spending it on this joker. Because regardless, he will still be there, staring at the wall, waiting for your contributions to come in.
I'm enjoying everything.
Baloney.
Thank you so much to everyone who's watching, engaging, and supporting.
If you're not supporting, F you, get banned.
I really do appreciate all of you.
And by all of you, he means all of your money, which he considers his.
Peace out.
Thank you all for watching this roadside crash out. This is Robust turning off the station. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to show Phil the power of edited content, and I will see you all next time. Bye.